I got picks for the sleeper app. It is Bears versus Commanders on Thursday Night Football, a game so good we needed 2 videos for it on this channel. Okay, mostly I just wanted to get out picks for the Sleeper app. If you're not playing on Sleeper, it's similar to Prize Pick and Underdog, but instead of set payouts, they have decimal type odds, more similar to a sports book, so you can put out your prop-based parlays that way. If you're not there, if you're not playing, sign up. I got a link in the description, get you a deposit match, and if you're not a DFS Army member, get you 2 free months of our player props package. But let's get down to the game and find my favorite play for each side that I put together into one mini parlay. Commanders are a 6-point favorite, 44.5 total in this game. Commanders about 250 and change on the money line. So we have a Proptimizer for prize picks in the DFS Army prop subscription. This is a tool that I'm giving you a sneak peek into. It's on the Sharp app, a sister company, DFS Army, where we have all of our sports betting content. If you want access to this type of, sportsbook odds, you can make sportsbook plays and all the AI projections and just straight up betting picks. I got a link down there as well. If sports betting is more your thing or you want to get into it, check what they have out at the Sharp app. Have to give them a shout out because we're going to use the tool here to find some plus EV plays on Sleeper. Play at number 1. I'm actually going to scroll down a little bit. My favorite play on the board. There's a Bears play a little bit higher up on the list, edgewise, that I'm going to put in the video, but this play, Curtis Samuel, more than 31.5 receiving yards. It might be 32.5 on Sleeper, but we have him projected at near 40 yards, giving us about a implied edge of 13%. We go over to Curtis Samuel. So far this season, my man's eaten up targets in the slot position. He's made this line 3 of the 4 games. His one miss was against the Broncos, but he's getting, I'm going to average this out quickly, about 5 targets a game. Looks pretty good to me in terms of target share. Obviously, team is favored. They should be able to move the ball. If you look into what the Bears have allowed against slot receivers, you go to the last game against Denver. Mims, 2 for 47, had a big catch in there. Go to the Chiefs game, and Sky Moore is their slot receiver, 4 for 42. He cracks the line. You go to the Buccaneers game, and Trey Palmer only had 1 for 20, but only had 2 targets in this game. We know Samuel gets more, and really the Buccaneers were able to eat through Evans in this game. He just took everything, and even Otten, tight end, took up some targets. So slot receivers have success against the Bears. Curtis Samuel is getting about 5 targets a game in that position. I think they'll be able to move the ball. And again, at the 32.5 line it is, I like the value there. I like the play. That'll be pick number 1. I'll recap at the end. Sleeper, you can't share on the screen, so I made the play, shared it to myself, and you guys will see that in just 1 second. And if the lines moved a little bit versus what you see, the multipliers, it's because our members had access to this first. So again, make sure you get in there. Code is Sniper20 for your 20% off. Back to the Proptimizer, the Sharp app tool here. I'm going to go with Roschon Johnson, more than 22.5 rush yards. I got him projected all the way at 33.8 rush yards. What's interesting, what happened here is Khalil Herbert took everything last week. He had a good game. The Bears kept feeding him. Early in the season, as you can see, he's had 38 yards on 8 carries against the Chiefs. Clearly, I think he got more work because actually, look at the spread of carries in that game. I'm not sure that he got late carries, but in even close-ish games, he's getting 4 or 5 carries a game. The Bears ran the ball last game more than they had pretty much all season, and I think in general, because they had success there, they're not going to keep feeding Herbert. It was like unsustainable how much they were feeding Khalil Herbert. I'm going to peep in. You got 18 carries. It's actually not as high as I thought it was. I thought it was in the mid-20s, but it's a big jump from the 9s and 7s he was getting. I expect the workload to balance out a little bit, and that makes us a really plus EV play. If it doesn't, well, then it's going to be a little bit dicier. It's still not dead in that scenario. Then, if you get 6 carries, you need to average 4 yards a carry. Harder to do, yes, but possible. In this game, I just think the Bears are going to run more, but they're going to even out the workload. And the projection we have does like to play at 33.8, so that's going to be play number 2. We'll do the recap here. Here's what I was talking about: Curtis Samuel more than 32.5 receiving yards. Roschon Johnson more than 21.5 rush yards. Put that together, pays 3.11x. It means it's plus 211 parlay. I played it for a quarter unit. Much more plays for our members in the Discord, so make sure you go and check that out. All those links in the description between Sleeper, Sharp App, DFS Army player props. There's a ton to do, ton to take advantage of. Guys, make sure you are doing that. I hope you enjoy the Bears Commanders game. Make sure you have plenty of action down because it's probably the best and only way to enjoy this game, but I'll be watching it because can't miss a football night. That's what I got for you. It's your daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. And make sure you check out the prize picks video for this game I have. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I will see you next time.